Welcome to show 109 for January 15th, 2010. I'm Dan Doherty, host of this fantastic daily show here at edan.com. I'm also the CEO of tiptopwebsite.com, where you can create your own website online in 60 seconds. Packages start at only $1 a month. Use the promo code Dan. That's right, D-A-N. That's me. Just type in Dan on the sign-up form, and I'll give you a free domain. All right, let's jump into the show here. Google Nexus, talked about it before. It's the Google phone. When I say Google phone, the Droid, the Verizon phone you've heard about, that's a Google phone because the Android operating system is done by Google. But Google finally got into the hardware business. They said, let me make my own phone. So they partner with HTC. You've been seeing a lot of HTC commercials lately. They're makers of a lot of phones. And they made their own phone. So this is not only the Android operating system, but Google actually made their own phone with HTC. And if you go to google.com/phone, you know it's the real deal. That's their phone. And it came out on the 5th, but I wanted to talk about it. I've talked about it coming out. I want to wait a few days before I really push it because there's a lot of reviewers out there, a lot of press that got their hands on this thing early, and they've used it for a couple weeks. And here's some great reviews of people, not even a couple weeks, only 10 days. And they're loving it. Now, I read a lot of tech blogs, a lot of tech articles, so these are real tech geeks, you know, and this phone is really for tech people, I thought, until I saw these amazing options they have. When I say options, and forget the options, not even options, it comes with a phone. So it's a 3.7-inch 400 by 800 screen. That's the screen display. iPhone is 480 by 320, so that's amazing. It's OLED. There's no keyboard slide out like the Droid, but this phone, the graphics are incredible. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Okay, it is $529 for the unlocked phone. Don't get scared off yet. But the iPhone, most phones will cost you that. The BlackBerry, I think, is $499, but you get a much greater deal because these other phone companies subsidize it. So if you want to get the phone for cheaper, you get it with T-Mobile. It's only $179. T-Mobile has a $200 early cancellation fee. So $200 early cancellation fee plus the $179, you get the phone for $379 if you want to go through all that nonsense. You're not ripping them off, but it's kind of a backdoor people are doing to get the phone cheaper. So you can get the unlocked phone. It's a GSM phone. That means you could take your card in and out, so you can switch from, you know, AT&T to T-Mobile, whoever else uses a SIM card. Verizon doesn't use a SIM card. Verizon is a CDMA version. They'll come out with a Verizon version, even though Verizon has the Droid. That's the slide-out keyboard. This is not. And they're saying in spring they'll have it. So this phone's hot. Why? Because it's a gorgeous phone. 5-megapixel camera with an LED flash. That's phenomenal. 5-megapixel in a camera. I've looked at some of the pictures. They look amazing. So here's some prices. So 500 minutes, unlimited SMS, unlimited data. When they say unlimited data, don't be fooled by that, folks. We know it's only 5 gigabytes a month. They don't show it here, but I'm telling you, that's what all the phone companies are. $80 a month, okay? $80 a month to get that. You're going to add fees in and licensing and all that kind of nonsense. When I say fees, taxes, so figure $100 a month. About the same for an iPhone and BlackBerry. What's really cool about this is that developers no longer have to wait a month, 4 months, a year. Right now, the waiting time is about 4 to 6 months to get an iPhone app approved in the Apple Store. If you make an app for the Android, put it on your website, have people download it 10 seconds after you put it on there. You could charge them whatever you want. I always thought the Apple fee was very fair when they only take 30% to get developers 70% of the cost of the app. If you buy an app, a lot of apps are free. But no more approval process. You put it on there on your website, you put it out there in the Android marketplace, people download it. So a lot of developers are leaving Apple for that fact, going over to the Android platform. That's huge. Also, removable battery, which the iPhone doesn't have. So your iPhone goes dead, you can just send it back in and get charged a huge fee from Apple or throw it away and get another one. But in all honesty, the battery's going to last you a real long time, so it's not really an issue. The camera's awesome. The operating system's awesome. Again, the iPhone just works. If you're not a real tech head and your friends have the iPhone, you know how to use, you know, iTunes and you got an iPod and all that stuff, iPhone might be the one, but this is the closest thing out there from what I'm reading to the iPhone challenger. You know, everything's called an iPhone killer. That's a strong word. So the Google Nexus 1, you can check it out at google.com/phone. All right, let me talk about something really quick here. I got an email today from a guy. He's got a great signature. You ever seen signature as an email? You may have one. It shows your, you type it in your email program, your name, your phone number, your email address, your website address, whatever you want to have. Well, this guy, I guess, has had a domain for a couple of years, transferring to us at tiptopwebsite.com. To help him out, I wrote back saying you only have 2 W's in your website address. He said, I know, it should be 3, right? I said, absolutely. When I click on his domain and his signature, it goes nowhere. It just comes up to a blank page saying I can't find it. You need to have 3 W's. You don't need to even have a W in there at all. You can just have a domain like edan.com. But if you only have 2 W's, or it's spelled wrong, or there's spaces, the signature is not only wasted, but it looks very unprofessional, right? So you go there and say, hey, you got to check me out. I'm this great guy or this great girl, and I have this great company. Here's all the information in my signature file. And they click, nothing opens. Tough for a company to want to invest or do business with you if you can't even type in your own email address, your own website address, and get it right. So double check your email address, double check the spelling, double check the punctuation, and double check your website address before sending it to anyone, especially before you put it in your signature file, because your signature file automatically is embedded in all your emails, so you have to keep typing it over and over. Check to make sure it's correct. Send yourself an email with the information and click on all the links, make sure they work, okay? Even click on the email in the link in the signature file and send yourself an email. Just write test, hi, whatever. Make sure it works. I always do this when I set up signature files. Makes you look very professional. And you have something great you want to show people. So it only takes an extra second to get it done right. That's my advice. Okay, use the promo code DAN, D-A-N, at sign up at tiptopwebsite.com. I'll give you a free domain. Doesn't get any easier than that. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you Monday.